go. You're now tuned in to Spdway TV. Go! I'm back, man. I know it been a minute. No nigga had to take some time off, bro. You know, figure out where I wanted to go with the content. But man, I've been getting a lot of requests that I get back on my sneaker content, especially since I've been going crazy. I got so many new cops. You know, got a lot of content for y'all, man. Got a lot of sneakers to show y'all. So, you know, man, without no further ado, you are now tuned in to Spdway TV. And this is Kicking It with Spdway. And it's going to be another sneaker review. I'm finna show y'all all the new cops that I done got. You know what I'm saying? Jordan been going crazy this year. So, man, I'm going to show y'all some of my latest Jordan cops that I got. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can kind of give me y'all feedback on how y'all feel about the cops. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give my feedback on the shoes. You know what I'm saying? We're going to kind of go from there. But, you know, without no further ado or too much talking, man, we're going to dive into it, man. Let's go! So, we're going to jump right into my most recent cop. The Jordan 4 Rare Air Jordan. Man, this shoe is fire. This shoe just released over the weekend, man. You know, this shoe went crazy. First thing I'm going to tell you that I like about this shoe off rip is it's a 4. Everybody love 4s, man. 4s is definitely one of my favorite Jordans. I feel like 4s is like a lot of people's favorite Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what I really like about this shoe. Off the gate, it's the reversible. No, it's not the reversible, but the detachable tongue, man. You can peel that tongue off of there, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you peel that tongue back, you know what I'm saying? It got some writing on there. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of turn this tongue upside down however you want it, right side up. You know, I like it upside down on this shoe. And on the other shoe, I got it right side up. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of make it stand out. You know, then another thing that's raw about this shoe is the Nike tag is blue. You don't typically see this on a lot of Jordan shoes, but it's blue. It's like a royal blue. You know, I think that's fire. Then, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it got the red right here, the black right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the typical like red, white, and blue colorway to an extent, but you know they got the black suede on there. You know what I'm saying? This shoe is clean. You know, it got the off-white mix in there, you know what I'm saying? Kind of symbolizing it being a rare air. I'm saying on the back, it got the Nike Air, the OG logo on the back. You know what I'm saying? Overall, it's a fire shoe. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap with y'all. I'm gonna take these black laces out and I'm gonna put some red laces in there. They came with some blue laces too. I might test the blue ones out too. You know what I'm saying? I might mismatch. I might put one red in one shoe and one blue in the other, or I might go black in one, blue in the other. You know, you never know with me. I like to be different. I like to stand out, but I ain't gonna lie, this is a fire shoe. On the inside of the shoe, it got the Air Jordan upside down in there. You know, that makes it stand out as well. But overall, just a clean shoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire shoe, dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? I rate this shoe a good, you know what I'm saying? I give it like a good 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Just because it ain't an original colorway. It's one of the new colorways. I show you on the inside of the sole. Say that rare air on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fire silhouette. So I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. But it's still a fire shoe. Definitely worth the cop. Definitely worth being in the collection. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole collab of these. You know, they got the Rare 3s, the Rare 4s, the Rare 1s, and the Rare Air 11s. Those 11s are crazy. I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for those next. Them is mandatory cop. You know what I'm saying? Got to put that back on there right. You know what I'm saying? Put that stitching back on there right, man. That sticker back on there. But yeah, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. You know? So this is my most recent cop. Literally just bought this shoe on Sunday. Next, another one of my recent cops, man. We got to go with the highly anticipated Ferrari 14s. I ain't gonna lie, this is a fire shoe. This is a shoe that I had never had before, so it was mandatory that I cop it. It's the only 14 that I have. I like 14s, never been a super 14 head, but these is one of the ones I had to have because I love the red suede. These are a little bit lighter than the original OG for Ferrari 14s. They was like a darker red, but you know, it still came out clean. Of course, with the red, the yellow silhouette. You know what I'm saying? The yellow's a little bit brighter too as well, I believe. You know, but fire shoe. Super fire shoe, clean cut, man. The suede. Only thing I'm gonna say about this shoe is like, be careful wearing it a lot, because if you get any stains on it and the creases in it, it's gonna be hard to get them out. I got some little water droppings on here because I had wore them and it ended up raining that day, so got some little drops of rain. But they ain't really in there. You know what I'm saying? They gone now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying they got the carbon fiber bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. You know what I'm saying? Just a fire shoe, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 just because, you know, what it symbolizes. Unless it's the Ferrari, man. Ferrari is probably my favorite sports car that you can have. Well, I ain't even gonna say that's a sports car. That's like an exotic car, I guess. But, you know, everybody love a Ferrari, man. It's a fire shoe. Definitely a must cop if you're somebody who love 14s, and I feel like it's just a must cop for your collection, period. If you're really big on collecting sneakers like how I am. So definitely had to have these. These was a mandatory snatch. We're gonna give these a 9 out of 10. Next, we got that Jordan 5 grape, man, the OG grapes. This was a mandatory cop for me because this is a shoe that I always wanted. I had the reverse grapes, so now I finally got these. I'm not gonna lie, these is clean. Everybody love the grape colorway. You know what I'm saying? It gives you like that Charlotte Hornet colorway. You know what I'm saying? They got the teal with the purple. You know what I'm saying? With the ice bottom. I'm saying a little bit of black thrown in there, man. This shoe is fire. I'm giving this shoe a 10 out of 10. I feel like the grape don't never disappoint, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this being my first time having this shoe. That's why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. For those of y'all who've had this shoes multiple times, because this shoes has been released multiple times, y'all might feel otherwise about it. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Me, it's a 10 out of 10 in my book, man. I got purple, one of my favorite colors. As y'all can see, I got purple on right now. So I function with purple heavy. Got a lot of different shirts and different stuff I can wear with these. I have worn these probably maybe twice, maybe 3 times max. But man, it's a fire cop. 10 out of 10. This is a must have, especially if you're an OG collector. You know what I'm saying? These is must have. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely get these a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Go and tell a friend. Let's go. So look, we're gonna keep the purple wave going, man. Next we got the OG Jordan Aqua 8s. I ain't gonna lie, mandatory cop if you an OG collector. Man, these are probably my favorite 8s, probably outside of like the playoffs, of course. Fire. A lot of people don't like 8s. This is the only pair of 8s that I have, so that's why it was mandatory that I cop it, because I needed a pair of 8s. But, you know, it's fire. Of course, my favorite thing about it is this little right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you would call this, but this is always fire. I like how it's kind of camouflaged with the purple and the turquoise in there. You know what I'm saying? Just a clean shoe. I did notice that this is a lot brighter. This right here, it used to be darker back in the day because I had this shoe back in the day. This is my second time having this shoe. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fire OG. Just because it's an OG, it's going to automatically get a 10 because it's an OG. You know what I'm saying? So all the OGs, they're going to automatically get 10s. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I'm rating it. But, you know, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? The tongue is always fire on the 8s. I feel like that's one of the best things about the Jordan 8 shoe is the tongue. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fire shoe. The suede is pretty nice. This is like that nubuck though. I don't even think this is suede. This is like nubuck. I think that's what they call it. But you know what I'm saying, this shoe is fire. I know all the OGs, the OG Jordan collectors went crazy when this dropped. And actually kind of damn near sold out. And I was shocked because a lot of people don't like 8s. But nowadays, everybody's just buying J's just to bomb. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they damn near sold out. I ain't gonna lie, I had to get these in a size 8. I wear an 8.5 or a 9, preferably an 8.5. But they don't get 8.5s for real no more in the stores. I don't know what's going on with that. They talking about they barely be getting 8.5. So shout out to my cousin Emma. You know what I'm saying? She work at Shoe Palace. You know, it used to be called Hibbett's, but now it's called Shoe Palace, I guess. But or City Gear used to be whatever the name changed. I think this is City Gear is now Shoe Palace. Cousin Emma, man, she came through for me. You know what I'm saying? She got me at size 8. I just loose lace them. I don't lace my shoes anyway. If you know me, I don't like tying my shoes. That shit look corny to me. So I loose lace them. I can still fit the 8. They're a little snug, but for the most part, it really was to get this shoe just to collect it because I needed to have some 8s in my collection. So we're going to definitely go ahead and throw these in there, man. These get a 10 out of 10, of course, because they OGs, man. We're going to keep it going on to the next cop. All right, so the next shoe I got is, boom, the Red Air Jordan 3. So this is the Jordan 3 version of the Jordan 4 I just showed y'all. Had to get the 3s too, I ain't gonna lie. 3s are definitely one of my favorite pair of J's now too. between 3s and 4s is always a tie for me. You know what I'm saying? I like them both. So I had to get the rare air 3s and the 4. I say the difference between the 3s and the 4s is that it's a lot of gray on the 3s. You know what I'm saying? They got that gray silhouette in there, which is suede or whatever it is. I think that's dope. And on the back, you know what I'm saying, they got the off-white Nike Air OG colorway on the back. You know, of course, it still got the rare air silhouette on the inside of the sole. Got the off-white bottom, just like the 4s do. Man, it's just a clean shoe. It's definitely clean. You know, I'm gonna also rate this one a good 8.5. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like I said, 3s and 4s, they typically be a tie with me. I think I like the 4s a little bit more. The rare air 4s a little bit more than these. But you know, this is a clean shoe. You know, these came with like the off-white laces. You know, I might try the off-white laces in there, but really with the 3s, I don't really like doing too much to them. I like leaving them how they are. So I might just leave these with the black laces in there. You know, they clean, they comfy as heck. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good shoe to wear with shorts. A 3 always look good with shorts. You know what I'm saying? Nike joggers, Nike Tech type fit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was another one of my recent cops. We're going to get this an 8.5, just like the 5s. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it going. And my last most recent cop, probably my most favorite cop, man. I ain't even going to lie. We came New Balance on them. Man, these are stupid right here, man. These are New Balance 740s. Man, I don't know what they call these, but I call them the South Beaches because that's what they give me the feel of, the South Beach. You know what I'm saying, man? They got that teal with that pink. Man, this goes so crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. This shoe goes so crazy. And it's comfortable, man. New Balance been coming crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. New Balance come crazy. Y'all been sleeping on New Balances. Hey, New Balance didn't come to play. New Balance ain't come to play. So don't sleep on New Balance, man. I ain't gonna lie. This shoe is fire. This shoe is clean. I ain't gonna lie. These are definitely like attention grabbers. When I wear these, instantly people's eyes go straight to my feet, bro. Like, dang. Like, and I think I'm the only dude that I've seen with these. These came out in men and women. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm the only person I've seen with them. So that's always a plus to me. But yes, this is probably my favorite cop. This is going to be a 10 out of 10. And I give this an 11 out of a 10. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's not a Jordan, just because the colorway is crazy and the comfortability is crazy as well. So we're going to get this an 11 out of a 10. You know, that's as far as my sneaker review on my recent cops. Now what I'm going to do with each one of those shoes, I'm going to go back and show y'all the fitted or the hat that I got to go with it. Because as y'all know, man, I'm big on hats. I collect hats the same way I collect sneakers. So, man, I'm going to go back through with all the shoes I showed y'all. And I'm going to show y'all the fitted or the hat that I got to go with it, man. And in the comments, I want y'all to rate the hat with the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if I put that shit together, man. Tell me if I came with it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if it's a yay or nay, a thumbs up or thumbs down like my nigga Dre Youngin used to do, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm about to slide them back through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all rating them, man. I already showed y'all this, but you know what I'm saying? We got the New Balances with the New York Yankees snapback. You know what I'm saying, man? They got that same, damn near the same color teal in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all rate that. You know what I'm saying? So with the Aqua Ace, man, I'm coming with the Colorado Rockies baseball hat, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I think that's hidden right there. You know what I'm saying? What y'all rate that? Let me know. You know, we got the purple with the purple and the black. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that go crazy. You know, we come to Charlotte, man. You know, easy work. Got the Charlotte snapback. You know what I'm saying? With the grapes. You know what I'm saying? That's easy work. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I mean, this was a no-brainer, man. You know, I'm from KC, man. So this is a no-brainer, man. With them Chiefs and the Ferraris, man. That's a no-brainer. Easy. You know, I came All-Star Game Royals. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City Royals fitted. But I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker's so tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I could do that with the 4s. You know? I ain't gonna lie. Came with that. You know what I'm saying? With that Kansas City All-Star Game Edition fitted, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we coming with that. We coming with the World Series Edition, man. With the 3s. The Rare Air 3s, man. And there you have it, man. That's my sneaker review on my most recent cops. You know what I'm saying, man? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm really gonna try to be more consistent with giving y'all more sneaker content. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people feel like this is my lane and y'all enjoy the content. You know, anybody who actually want to get on the show and want to broadcast or show off their collection, man, let me know. Tap in, man. Leave a comment, DM me. On Instagram, SPDWAY_GFG. On Facebook, it's my government name, if you know my government name. I'm saying Snapchat, SPDWAY_GFG. TikTok, SPDWAY_GFG. Get with me, man. I'm pulling up on you, letting you show off your collection. You know, we could talk to you about your sneaker journey and, you know, how you got into the whole sneaker collection, the sneaker collecting, everything, all of that type stuff. You know what I'm saying, man? So just like I said, man, reach out to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, go!